Hello everybody, I am the Divine Maverick. Thank you for watching my channel. I have a message for you from Spirit, channeled message, a revelation about this whole twin flame journey, our destiny. It's bananas. And I'm gonna ask you right now, I'm gonna need your patience because this video may be long. I don't know how long it's gonna go, but I'm gonna get you this message out right from my journal. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this is not for everybody, okay? Those that have an ear to hear what the Spirit is saying, let them hear. This is not for everybody. So please stay out of the comments with it. Don't judge what you don't understand. Just know that it's not for you. And if Spirit comes back around with a time for you, then that's it. But I'm going to get this message to some twins that are coming into union very, very soon. I have to start the story from the top. And just bear with me. Again, if you can at all possible, watch the video in its entirety or watch it in two parts, but finish the whole thing because it is powerful, because we're going to finish with cards at the end, getting more messages. So first thing I have to tell you this, it has everything to do with symbolism. This is a revelation about symbolism, and that we need to understand as twins, as people on soul mission and purpose and destiny, understanding how to discern the signs of the times. There's a tribe of people in the Bible called the sons of Issachar, and they knew how to look at the sky or feel the climate around them. They knew how to be with the rhythm and the tempo of the earth. And as twins, as spiritual people, as light workers, as star seeds, we have to be able to discern where we are in on this thing called time, the time continuum, right? Okay, so as a twin, there again, you probably have met your person by now who you believe to be your twin flame. And if you're watching this and it's still resonating, even now, because you should already feel like something's quickening inside your belly, even now, as I'm starting to deliver this message to you, right? But you know that you're with your twin, and you could be having difficulties. I'm not saying you're not having difficulties. You may or may not be in union. You may still be waiting for them to finish a karmic cycle, or you may be yourself finishing up a karmic cycle. Either way, you are in this journey, and it has been all about your death, your burial, under burdens, under problems, under obstacles, and then your resurrection. It's been it's been a gradual progression, right? And your awakening, some of you, it began around the time that you met your twin, your person, right? Okay, and we all understand that the twin mirror us, masculine and feminine. The energy is interchangeable. You can be a female masculine, and you can be a male with all the parts feminine. Okay, so we're not going to get caught up on that, but what we are going to say is know where you are in this relationship, because ultimately we call it twin flame as if the end all be all is you coming into union with your person. That's a good thing, but even higher than that, or nobler than that, is the fact that you have come into knowledge of yourself. You have now awakened crown chakra. All the chakras are aligned or aligning, okay? Because that balancing of the chakras is an ongoing thing, right? But you know that you have come into alignment with the divine, and you are on your soul mission or living out your life's purpose, okay? So you come into union. You get rid of the shadows. You do the shadow work. You're not afraid of your shadow side, knowing that there can be no light without dark. You see, there's that balance. There's that yin and yang. There's that duality. Again, there's that wholeness and healing. And again, there's two different people, but they're two people, one soul, one heart, one spirit, one mind. Doesn't that sound a lot like one faith, one Lord, one baptism, right? It's a oneness, it's a unity. And this planet needs more than anything unity, which I will get to what this sickness is. The earth is, the sickness is that has people quarantined for such a time as this, okay? So it started for me, this message began months ago. Whenever, I don't remember the date, I should have done it before I got on here, but you can Google it. It's Kobe Bryant's memorial service. And this is when this revelation for me began, because at the beginning of that service, Beyonce sang I'm a vocalist, I'm a singer. So that immediately caught my ear. The song, the melody was beautiful. And I even like the lyrics. Like I heard her say, "Kiss me" before they turned the lights off. Before they turned the lights out, and I thought it was a beautiful song. The song is called XO. And look it up. It's Beyonce X, the letter X and the letter O, right? And it caught my ear. And that very evening, I found the song on iTunes because I liked it and I wanted to hear the whole song. And I was very drawn to it. And I find out that it's not a recent song because I thought maybe it was a new song. And you have to Google that too because I'm just trying to get this message to you when the song was written. But so I listened to the song and I could not stop listening to the song. So I'm still doing videos for you guys, doing masculine and feminine energy and giving you these readings. But every time I would get into my zone for these readings, I would have to play that song. And what jumped out at me is the fact that the hook, and we'll get there, but it was almost like star-crossed lovers or lovers in separation, and they had been torn apart by what seemed to me chaos. Because every time I heard the hook, I saw like an apocalyptic scene or a chaotic scene, like people fighting for groceries or people running down people for water or something. Like there was this anarchy and chaos because there was such like a war. There was such an urgency for supplies and resources. But this song made me think about me or a woman, a feminine looking, or a masculine even looking for their twin. Like, because again, circumstances, hear this, separated them. Circumstances separated them, whether it's a quarantine or it's a karmic cycle or a person, but something had separated them and it was very chaotic. And all they could think about is finding each other before they turn the lights out, right? Before they turn the lights out. Now, I know there's some rhetoric going around about how long is this going to go on and how long are we going to be quarantined and stuck in our homes and stay at home and da-da-da-da. Oh, and then some people are actually getting anxious. That could be you. You're feeling like, man, if it wasn't for this thing happening, we would have been together by now. And, because it feels like there is an obstacle, right? It feels like there is something that's keeping you. First, you thought it was going to be the karmic and that cycle was clearing. But now it's this. Like, what is this now? Because some of you are not with your twin, okay? You are not with them. And you don't even, some of you are not even talking to your twin. You have telepathic communication, but you don't have the 3D text messaging, emails or whatever. So you're literally running on fumes like what's really happening in the world and how we're going to be brought together. And it can feel a bit unnerving and chaotic, right? Okay, so that's that piece. But in other words, spirit gets it, but hold on, it gets better. Okay, so I'm listening to the song, and then for some reason, spirit begins to talk to me about the binary code and programming. Because what I'm hearing on around me, because I don't watch television, I don't watch the news, but what I'm hearing around me from the little snippets that I see that just kind of cross my eye gate, because that's another thing with this journey, you're gonna have to guard your eye gate, your ear gate, your mouth gate. You're gonna have to guard your gates because of what you hear, see, touch, taste, smell, and feel may not even be real. Most of the time it's not. This 3D is just something that we concocted from our either redeemed thinking or our low vibrational thinking. You know what I mean? Our higher thinking or our lower selves, right? So we're living that. That's why you don't have to worry about some people don't worry about hell, fire and brimstone, because to them they are living in hell right here on earth, because as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So what have we created? That's another freebie. Let me keep going. I'm sorry, y'all bear with me because it's coming out as fast as I'm hearing it as fast as it's flowing. So with this song, it made me think about the binary code, and then the song is XO. And I kept saying XO, and we know that it's hugs and kisses, twin flames, right? Lovey-dovey, because remember, it's not separate, it's actually together. You can still have the love of your life, but yet be in your life's purpose. You hear that? You can still have the love of your life, or be passionate, be on fire, be burning about someone, but still yet be passionate and burning about something. And the something is the thing that you were born to do. The thing is the thing that's going to bring you two together anyway, because there's a mission for you to do. Remember, it is twins, two different people coming together in a romantic relationship, but it's also you coming together with you. All right. And that's the greater, that's that greater work. That's that greater work. Okay. All right. So, so the XO, the spirit had me take the X and stand it up. He's like, take the X and stand it up. Wow. Take the X. That's a message for somebody right there. You need to take your X and stand them up outside on the other side of the door. Take your X and stand it up. So when I did that, it was 2. It became 1 and 1, right? Master number 11, of course. Everybody's seeing 11, 11, 1, 11. You know what I mean? And so you're seeing that here's the synchronicities, right? And so I go, yeah, spirit, XO, stand the X up. somebody needs to stand their ex up, because you might be trying to go on a date now. I'm sorry. I'm going to get this out. You might be trying to go on a date, or you're still dating or planning on a date, and you need to stand them up. You need to stop this foolishness, because we don't have time. We don't have time for you to be indecisive. I'm a twin one day and I'm a singleton the next. I'm joined one day, but I'm detached the next. We don't have time. Okay. It's just flesh. It's flesh. It can be crucified. It can be controlled. Okay. It's just your flesh. Let it go. All right. Overcome your flesh. Overcome that which is trying to overcome you. Okay. All right. So now, meaning you can think you can think your way out of the emotions. You can lose the emotions and get into what you intuitively know. They that worship me must worship me in spirit and truth. You know it in here, because sometimes out here doesn't align with what you know to be truth. But you can get caught up. If you're looking at stuff, you'll think it might be true because everybody's saying the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing, but it doesn't feel right. It's not resonating in your spirit. And anyway, intuition. So this journey is all about intuitively knowing that no matter what it looks like, no matter what it feels like, no matter even what they sound like to me, no matter what they're talking like, I know what is written in the Akashic records, or the book of life, the Lamb's book of life, about me and my destiny. I know that I am a part of this movement. I know that that is my twin. That is my person. I know that no matter what it looks like, having faith, calling things that are not as though they are in existence, because I know that when I put two and two together, like, I can see it and I say it and I'll have it. Okay. That's what I'm saying. I can see it. If you can see it, then you can start to speak it and you will manifest it. You have it. Okay. Same thing with your relationship. Same thing with your healing. If you can see yourself healed, if you can see yourself whole, if you can see yourself succeeding, if you can see yourself on purpose, then you can have it, because you'll start speaking that way. What have you been speaking? Divine people, masculines, feminines, get in where you fit in. Let me keep going. So the numbers 110 is the binary code. It's, X standing up, 110, right? And that's actually a master karmic number. It is number 110. It means a spiritual awakening. It means an enlightenment. It means high energy. It means inspiration and intuition. That's what it means. Listen, that's what it means. It means self-expression, right? Because all about this journey, remember, you're leveling up. This whole journey is about you walking into the fullness of the prosperity, of the abundance, of the greater wisdom, of the knowledge, the working knowledge, right? The subject matter expert. Some of you are becoming subject matter experts in your field of expertise. You know what I mean? You have leveled up because this love required it. This self-love required me to be better, to do better, to be stronger, to be wiser, to be more discerning, to be more cautious, to wait, to go, to know how to discern the times, right? Okay, so, and also to understand your code, because you've been coded for this. That's why Spirit showed me the binary code, because we've already been coded. Remember in the Matrix, it was that 11011. You ever seen binary code? Just like it was raining down? It was raining down, and that's how it is in this atmosphere. Code is always raining down. It is the atmosphere, prince of the power of the air. You know what I mean? If I can change the code in the air, if I can change the air around you, code. If I can change the air around you, I can affect your mind. I can affect, if I can win the wind, you know what I mean? It's the winds are changing. What are the winds saying? Are the winds howling? What is the earth saying? Because the earth has everything to do with this too. This sickness that the earth has right now. I can't say the name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. But the sickness that the earth has right now, it's all about the earth groaning, waiting for the manifestation of the sons of men, right? That's the twins. That's you. You have every part of this movement, right? This is your time. There's never been such a time like this time, right? This is a portal. This is 2020 is a major portal. You know what I mean? Like supernova. I'm saying super moon is supernatural, meaning you're going to put some super divinity on top of your natural. Okay, you are bringing your flesh and your spirit together for one powerful punch. Oh, Shama, right? So the XO is the master number. I said self-expression and sensitivity. It also tells us to connect with our true soul mission and life purpose. That's what 110 means. Connecting with your true soul mission and life purpose. It also closely relates to the number 2. Okay, I'm going to get to that in a minute about these numbers, because that's where I tie in the song that Kobe, because I said that Kobe, this is his favorite song. If I haven't said that, then let me tell you now. Beyonce sang the song at the beginning of the memorial service because it was Kobe Bryant's favorite song, according to his wife, Vanessa. It was his favorite song in the whole world, right? Like, that was his jam, okay? But if you listen to the song, and this is what intrigued me when I heard it, there was a voiceover that you could hear at the very beginning of the song, and it says something like, it is the actual, the official NASA person at the time of, remember the Challenger shuttle? When the Challenger shuttle went up, that was like the 80s. Those of you who were in middle school when the Challenger, Google it, because some of y'all are younger, so y'all don't have any idea maybe what I'm talking about. But those of you who remember when NASA sent the Challenger shuttle up to outer space, and it exploded right on live television. And when I tell you that the world was watching, there's a message. When I tell you that the world was watching, the world was watching. The last time we can remember fully that the world was watching was when Kobe was laid, where his memorial service was happening, and even when we were looking at the tragedy or the tragic crash site, right? But the world was watching when the Challenger went up. And what was so significant about this crew, and all crews were significant, but this particular mission to space, to outer space, was like an everyday teacher. They picked a teacher. They did a contest and found a teacher from, I can't remember what state. It's Krista McAuliffe. I can't remember what state she was from, or country she was from. Canada, I think. But anyway, somebody just said, I don't know. But anyway, you can Google all this information. But anyway, she was on there. There was an African American doctor, Ron McNair was on there. There's an Asian man on there. It was very eclectic, the crew, and that was not normal for NASA. You understand, because it was mostly, European men, white people, right? And that's okay. Listen. That's okay. The point is, this particular crew was very, very varied. It was like they touched every bit of culture and society in this crew. And so the world cared now, because NASA was also trying to perfect their, improve their image, right? And get some excitement back in space travel or space exploration, right? So this shuttle went up and it exploded on national television, right? And I mean, they had to call in the psychologists and the psychiatrists, because the children were like, oh, because they're thinking, is this real? And so see this, that very explosion, it triggered something. It was like Divine was saying, I'm going to literally blow your mind. I'm going to, because it was very crucial that the teacher, everybody was the teacher, because she was a mom, she was just an average, regular, living her life, teaching kids, just a regular teacher. There was nothing, we would say spectacular about her, except the fact that now she's a part of this historic crew going out of space. But it was like the Spirit was saying, what you've been taught, the teacher, I'm blowing all that up. Religion, I'm blowing up what has been put in you, what you've been told is good, bad, and different, right, wrong, up, down, left, right, black, white, whatever. I'm exploding that, because you're all together now, and the mindsets, I'm destroying that, just like the Twin Towers in New York. Religion destroyed the towers. It was a belief system that destroyed the towers, right? Kill, steal, destroy, right? That's what happened. So the Twin Towers went down before all of America, including commerce. It was like a symbol of American greed. It was a symbol of wealth and abundance, right? But just because it was our financial system, right? And check this out. Many of us are separated from our twins right now because they are addicted or in bondage to a financial system. Some of them say, I love you really. I can't live without you. But this karmic pays me. But this karmic buys me things. But this karmic is taking care of all my bills. And though I'm not happy, I'm cared for. So I feel stable. And you're over here, twin, like, but if you come my way, everything that you want is inside of me. We are abundant together. Okay? That's what you're thinking. So you can't imagine, like, you're not even happy there. So why are you staying there? That's because they were in bondage to this financial system, right? Which we saw all crash down. It was, again, a belief, religion destroyed, a mindset, an ideology that is separate, an ideology that doesn't promote unity, but it does support division, denominations, demonizing denominations, okay? You see what I'm saying? Money is in denominations, right? The separate, right? You know what I mean? So, y'all see, that's what I'm talking about. So with this challenge explosion, at the beginning of this song, XO, follow me, there is the voiceover for the person of NASA, the spokesperson of NASA. He says, flight controllers are examining the situation. Obviously a major malfunction. You know, like in other words, the powers that be are looking at this wreckage and this carnage, or looking at this explosion in the sky as everything just begins to rain down. This wreckage begins to rain down and fall in the Cape Canaveral, I believe, in Florida, where it fell, right? And so everybody's watching this in horror. So you can imagine what the collective was feeling like, what everybody was bewildered, because it was like aspirations, hopes, and dreams. Like all of our dreams went up in flames. All of our dreams went up in flames when that Challenger exploded. So if you are if you were in middle school, 6th, 7th, or 8th grade when the Challenger exploded, you are in this group. You are part of this portal that is moving into union. These are older twins. These are older. You're at least 48, 50 years old. Some of you, if you are turning 50, or if you have turned 50 and you are turning 50 by August this year. Okay, so there's going to be another. Okay, if this is your 50th year, 2020 is your 50th year, this is you. You are coming into union. You are coming into union. Yeah, you are turning away old things, and you are going towards your future, okay? Because this particular group is kind of peculiar in that they stay stuck. I'm hearing baby boomers, but that means something else. It's like a stability. It's like they were addicted to stability. Because they were taught that be stable. Don't leap. Don't look before you leap. Don't leap before you look. Sorry. Don't leap before you look. Don't do that. Don't do this. They were taught a system. They were taught a religious. They were taught dogma and doctrine, and they weren't taught spiritual things. They were taught to pentacles. You got to hold it, touch it, hold it, stability. Whereas the ones behind us, these 32, 33, 34, and there's another wave, 18s are like 22s, you know, but there's these 30 somethings are like, I don't want to stay on a job long. You know, they don't want to stay, you know, they'll find another job in a minute. You know what I mean? They don't want to stay anywhere that doesn't feel good to them. So they'll come in and out of relationships. That's how they rack up partners and soulmates, right? And doing further damage, but they don't know because they're just exploring, right? But it's different from this wave I was talking about in their 50s, because they're like more stable. That's not right. We have a code of conduct. We have such moral values where we live a certain way. Whereas, like I said, the wave of twins behind us, which I believe you 30 somethings. I wish I could be a little more specific, but all I'm saying is like, okay, 33, 30, those are 30s and 33s. If you are 30 this year, if you are 33 this year, then you're coming into union. Most of you. He told me to say most of you. Okay, a lot of you, he said, tell him it's a whole bunch, but not everybody. Okay, so take that as it resonates. And you know where you are. You know where you are in the connection. Did you just meet? Did you see somebody that you thought you might like? You know what I mean? Did somebody catch your eye? Because if that's you and you're 33 and somebody caught your eye, then unless there's a major acceleration for your union, for your relationship and your work, your soul work, then this might not be you. But still, listen, because it's for you, because you're going to be coming on the same path that those of us who are ahead of you are on. You're walking right in our footsteps, just like our ancestors taught us. We walk in the footsteps of the ones before us. They paved the way. They blazed the trail. Now, let me go to the blaze part, because Spirit is saying, now talk about the fire. Flames, twin flames. Kobe's helicopter. Did you know that helicopters are called birds? They're not airplanes or jets are not called birds. Helicopter's nickname is bird because it resembles the body of a bird in the way that the thrust and the lift, the way the propeller goes around. So it mimics like a bird movement to fly, right? The helicopter that he was in, it crashed and burned like a phoenix would. A phoenix, as you know, is a mythological bird, or is it, right? A mythological bird that comes in, cycles. It lives like it existed around the 500th and 600th century. 550, 500, 600. You see what I'm saying? Hear the numbers, hear the synchronicities. But it resembled what it would do is it would live for a few hundred years and just fly around and be fabulous because it was very beautiful. It was very colorful, and the colors actually, most of them align with the chakras. It can get deep. I'm gonna just try to stay real surface of my journal, but it can get very deep. But anyway, but these the colors mean something, right? Because it's like it's proud, it's beautiful, right? But anyway, this, when it's ready to die, when it's ready to go, it claps its wings over a nest that it has already made, so it can burn. It can literally crash and burn, and then it rises again, and it rises again and goes throughout cycles and all time. It just goes like reincarnation, right? Check this out. I'm like you, spirit. What does that have to do with twin flames? What does that have to do with anything? It all ties together in that the world was watching this crash and burn site with a beloved hero. Now a hero, because it almost seemed like they deified. They made Kobe and his daughter deities almost. They sainthood almost is what it was like, right? And let me here's just a freebie. The Spirit told me that they are actually, Kobe and his daughter were actually brother and sister in another life. That's why they mirrored each other. He played basketball, she played basketball. They both loved, They mirrored twins. Get it? They twins. She just like her daddy. You know what I mean? She even looked like her daddy. You know what I mean? Look at that. And even in that, it's bringing back the nurturing, that daddy over the daughter, caring, protection, father, Abba. You know what I mean? Caring, protection, like your masculine covers, protects, holds. Everybody was talking about these. These were conversations had at dinner tables. The globe, the collective was talking about daddy issues, huh? Daddy issues, dealing with them. Some girls that didn't know their father was like, I don't like that old hashtag daddy, whatever it's daddy's daughter, whatever the hashtag was. But you know what I'm saying? We're having these conversations about the bond and the importance of a daddy-daughter relationship because we saw it modeled before us. And what did it do? It crashed and burned. But they're still alive, y'all. They reincarnated. They're good. Their sole purpose and mission is done, right? We come into this recognition for such a time as this, right? Their mission is done. But anyway, so this phoenix, and he was saying the flames, just like the flames went down or the towers went down, they will rise again. And I'm bringing my flames into union for such a time as this, because I need what they have particularly. I need it in the earth now. I need it in the earth. And here's why. Because the earth has been what? Remember my other video? Crying. The earth had been crying and weeping because we were what? Raping it and pillaging it and overusing, abusing it. And the earth was saying, make it stop. I need somebody to help bring healing. Twins. I need the flames, father, Abba, husband, daddy, whatever Gaia, Shamania, because it could be anything. You're my father, you're my lover, you're my daddy, you're my friend, you're my sister, you're my everything. See, that's why there's no gender. But do you see it? Do you see how important you are to this? Do you see why it's not about who they're dating and what pictures they're taking on Instagram? This is about the collective, and this is about life and rebirth and transformation and renewal and recovery. That's what this is about, and you have a part in that. That's why we can't get weary in our well-doing. When we're praying, when we're meditating, when we're trying to heal, when we're trying to love unconditionally, even though we're getting a back turned on us or a slap in the face, then turn the other cheek. I know it hurts, but you got to keep going, because there are people, places, things depending on you succeeding. Okay? That's what this is about. And it's amazing, and it's humbling, and you can be awestruck, because it is just mind-blowing that spirit would think of little old you, little old him, from the foundation of everything to bring you to an awakening for such a time as this. And it's because the earth, Mother Gaia, has said, where are they? Where are they? Because I'm getting tired, and I'm wounded, and I'm hurting, and I need their light. I need their love. And the world was watching a father love his daughter. The world watched The love. All we said was we were inundated with clips of them hugging and laughing and embracing and playing and being together. The love. We were watching that because a lot of the feminines that are coming up into this awakening are dealing with daddy issues, and it's the love that they want. It is the unconditional protection and love and heartfelt conversation. Spend a little time with me. Get to know me intimately. The love that they want. And so they've been searching all around the world, broken, abused, maimed, scorned, looking for somebody to just cover all of this love. And then when they find something that feels like home, it's attached somewhere else. It's thinking about somewhere else, further exacerbating the already painful situation of feeling rejected and abandoned and wounded and misunderstood and cast away, right? Okay? We get it, right? But that's what you are redeeming in the earth. That's what you are recalibrating. That's what you are restoring. You're restoring the love back. And the earth has been groaning for you. Stars have been lining up. Synchronicities have been coming. Your angels have been speaking. Your dreams have been showing you. Your spirit has been telling you, crying out, this is our time. So that's why we say we can't tell you if it's your twin. That's why we say we don't know what timeline you're on. Only you know that. But the only way you're going to know that is if you get into spirit and come out of religion, because religion destroys the twins. The twin towers come down when they're divided by religion or a mindset that makes us separate and not equal. Thinking not robbery to be equal with God. Because you were created in his image and you are a divine expression of his love and majesty and power in the earth. That's what your union is about. It's about more than having babies. Oh, Shamanda. Oh, Rabba, because even they have purpose. So don't hold on to them too tight because they don't really belong to you. They are for the collective and you were chosen for them to come through. Oshun Ikabasurabasi. Don't worry about what you're going to eat or drink or wear. That's peanuts compared to what you can meditate and send and decree and declare in the earth. Mother Gaia showed me that there's blood in the earth that needs to be avenged. There's blood in the earth. And I'm moaning and I'm crying and I want some answers. I want a reaction to me crying and writhing in pain with hurricanes and tornadoes and floods and droughts and heavy rains and winds and temperatures vacillating. Yes, I'm hot. Yes, I'm going to warm the globe because I'm hot with this. I'm hot about it. I'm not happy. So where's the help? Where's the love? Where is the love? See? That's who you are. That's what this is about. That's why we can't let you give up. That's why you won't let him give up. And that's why he won't let you stop. Because you can't let him stop. Because if he stops, you stop because you're one. That's why you don't fight with your twin. You love your twin and see what it is in you that is identifying with that. Why are you so triggered by that? Because it's in you. There's a scripture that says, the prince of this world come, but it can find nothing in me. That's what Ascended Master Jesus said. He can come, but he can find nothing like darkness resides in me. And that's what this is about. Nothing that is of the land of the darkness is inside of me because I am pure light. Uncontaminated, unfettered, unhinged, unchained. I'm free. Liberty. A lot of the divine masculines are being liberated in these portals. They're becoming free. 3333 is on my clock. So look at the numbers right quick. I said the Challenger explosion. I talked about the twins. The numbers, Kobe Bryant's number, he had 3 of them. Y'all got to look at the other videos, but we were talking about 30s, 33s. I did a whole thing on 30s. It's something about the 30s. I said either it's 30 years from now, you're 30, or 30 days, or whatever that you can look at. It's 30 something. But 33 was one of Kobe Bryant's numbers. He had number 8. He had number 24, and he had number 33. Okay? I'm going to do another video on the 33 revelation. But 8 and 24, all multiples of 4. His daughter, Gianna, precious baby, she was number 2. 2. Duality, balance, harmony, partnership, twins. 2, 24. 2 plus 2 is 4. Again, numbers 8, 2, 22, 24, and 50. It's probably very significant to those of you who are getting ready to come into union. If it's not significant now, it will be now that you've been activated to it, now that you're going to have an awareness of it. 5 is a big number. 5 is the number of change. There's going to be major changes once you come into union. You can see it starting now. When the earth began to groan and writhe, Spirit said, wait a minute, why is she crying? Why is she crying? And so he began, when the earth got sick with this thing we're sick with, she threw a tantrum. She said, you know what? Now that I have get in your house. Now that I have your attention, get in your houses, every single one of you, and sit down somewhere. You're doing too much. Get in your houses. Look around you. See who's with you. You're pillaging, you're maiming, you're running around, you're busy, you're distracted, you're not focused, you don't meditate, you're just chasing money, you're chasing dreams, you're chasing things. So sit down somewhere, quarantine. Don't even look at anybody. Don't even get close to each other anymore. Since when you were close, you didn't know what closeness was. So I'm going to bring the unity back. Because when you come out this time, you're going to be happy and grateful that you can go outside and be free, liberty. When you come out this time, you're going to now say hi to your neighbor, because there were so many times you were afraid of your neighbor. But when you were quarantined, you began to respect and honor and appreciate your neighbor. Oh, the earth is groaning. And Father said, I hear you, baby. And now let me get these twins together so they can lift a collective. So when we do come out of this and go into something even greater, something that might be even harder, tougher, because it's going to require those that worship in spirit and truth to be lights to those who are in darkness or confusion because they don't know or didn't show. They missed the class. They missed the memo. And so they're wondering what is going on. Mark of the what? What is happening? Shortage of food, ration, what? Meanwhile, the twins are working. They're loving, they're working. Their love is healing the world. Their love is lifting the collective. They're working, they're loving, they're working. They're fighting and building at the same time. Covering, protecting, nurturing, empowering, supporting. Oh, unity, twin, flames, setting the world on fire. Setting the world on fire. What if the bad, icky stuff, the dark stuff, the slithery stuff, the ugh, it's going to get cast in that lake of fire. What if that fire is you, twin flame? What if they get cast into the lake of you so they can be purified or destroyed? It's a choice. Because everybody right now is choosing now who they're going to serve. Everybody now is making a choice about faith, facts, fiction, and flames. Because it's the flames that's being lit that's making people question everything they were ever taught about what faith or spirituality even looks like. Because what they were taught was bad is actually good, and what they thought was good was actually bad for them, poison. And that's why the earth is saying, I'm done. I'm done with this. I'm done with this fallacy and this dry reality. I want my twins to come together because I want unity, fertility, prosperity. You're a twin. You're a twin. You're a flame. And you were supposed to set the world on fire. One card, Spirit. One card, Spirit. I'm going to pull one card and we out of here. It's been 39 minutes. That's what I thought. Look at that. 1, 1. Roman numerals 1-1. That's 11. Master number 11. Cornucopia. This is all about abundance, fertility, prosperity. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. You saw the card drop. Spirit is talking. You're not going to be in a drought. You're not going to look at that. Look at it. It overflows. You're going to be fine. When you're on mission and purpose, you're going to be fine. You're not caught up in this, running around, rationing. You are abundance personified. Twins. That's double for your trouble. Double the anointing. Double the power. Double the everything. That's a cornucopia, and it never runs out. And the sun is shining. Look at that. And look at that. Butterfly. Because your love is going to transform the world. Roman numerals 2-11, 1-1. Let's get ready. Sorry I didn't do my usual spiel. Y'all can just look in the description box to find out who I am. I'm just the messenger. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other.